Oh, this is not great lighting. Oh, hey everyone. Welcome back. So this is our first live stream video where we're going to be building Lego. And yeah, I'm hoping this is working. So if you can actually hear us and want to respond, go ahead. We'd love to answer any questions and chat with you about Lego. So we today are going to be building this that we just picked up. It's the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery, and it's 10283. And my husband is actually going to be doing the one building this, and I'm going to be the one chatting. And I think that will go a lot better because usually when I build things in chat, I end up missing like half a dozen steps and then have a bunch of pieces left over. So I pulled out this for myself. I have the little Amelia Earhart promo that I haven't built yet. And I think, let's see, we have, this one has 2,300 pieces and this has 200. So it's a pretty good comparison to what our building abilities are. So he'll probably have this finished and I'll still be building this. So we actually have some people on, and I'm hoping that I don't butcher any names, but we've got Lego Madness. Hey there. Yali Benigstein. He's been a long time subscriber and commenter since we got started. And Chakai, I believe that's how you pronounce your name, but I know you from lots of places. And the Roblox Plane Man, hi. And Papa's Bricks, hi. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I'm not just talking to myself because I had no idea how this was going to go today. So we started a little early because we weren't sure. We don't have a webcam. We're just doing it from YouTube Studio and my laptop. And we just wanted to kind of like make sure that we could see ourselves, see people. Hey, Brick Studs. So we're gonna build. We're gonna chat. I'd love to hear like what time it is where you guys are, just to get an idea of what time works for you. What else? Tell me your favorite set, your favorite theme. Did you pick this set up today? The lights? Yeah, actually, I think it's better. I think the lights are better. We're going to figure out lighting. This is sort of, if you haven't seen any of our videos, this is our temporary Lego space. We simply have one table that doubles as like the building table, the city table, but we're hoping to move at some point and get into a bigger space so that we can keep the city out. We can sit here and build with you guys, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to let him get started on that. I'm going to read chat more because I'm more of a chatty person, I think. I'm not really a multitasking builder. It's currently 9:23 p.m. for me, so you are 7 hours ahead. Okay, at 1:22 in Texas. Okay, it's 19:23, so that's okay. So you're 2 hours behind Lego Madness. And Papa Bricks, you're an hour behind in Texas. Perfect timing, Lego Madness says. Yali is 7 hours ahead. And then Shakai, 9:22. So again, 7 hours. You're 7 hours ahead. And the weekend begins today for you. Okay, so. Oh, well, excellent. The weekend begins today. I like that. And then let's see, 2023. That would be, what's 2023? 8 p.m. All right. Hello. Hi, Kellyanne. I'm so glad you could make it as well. I'm asking everyone to let me know. Tell me what time you're in right now. What's your time? And then if you have a favorite set you want to chat about, did you pick up the Lego Shuttle? I'm going to try. I think I'm going to need new glasses though, or a bigger screen. Hey, Trevor. How's it going? So I'm so glad I'm not just sitting here talking to a screen. But I don't know how I don't know how people build and chat at the same time. So this is my husband, Brian. He's going to be joining us a lot, but he's probably going to be the one building. Just because I'm not sure if I can really do it. Let's see, what else? My Brick to me, hey Brick Chick. So how are you? Did you get your Lego set today too? You were in line when I was in line. Let's see, the weekend in Arab countries begins on Friday, but by now work school is over. That's really cool. Let's see. Today I built the Lego 2021 skate park. Nice Lego Madness. Kellyanne, 7:25 p.m. Oh, you're 5 hours ahead. Okay, sounds cool. You're like headed into tomorrow. Hey, Liam Carey. Hi. Wondering if you can do a Mills T-junction or curve like the straight ones you did. Really like the straight, and I'm now using them and have been subbed since 500 subs. Thank you so much, Liam. And yes, actually, I just made. Let me see. Can you grab that? Oh, the one right on top. So it's not a T-junction necessarily, Liam, but I made a 4-way, which you obviously can make into a T. I just had to add a strip of crosswalk from every box. So I'd actually open 4 boxes to get enough. And then it's just one of the road pieces in the middle. So I can definitely do that. But this is a really nice plate to have in a cityscape. I don't know about a curve yet. I have to think about a curve. I hadn't planned to use curves anyway, and I'm not sure the curvy feature is there, but we'll see what we can do. My bricks and me is 224. Yeah, you're right with me. It's time to open bag 6. So you're already on bag 6. Oh my goodness. Trevor says, hey, Brian. Brick to Dave. Hope I did that right. Hello. Hi to Brian from Kellyanne. Hello, husband Brian. Yes, he's going to be more of a fixture. I
pick things up and put them together.
Yes, he puts them together. I tell him what to put together, and he puts them together. He actually just lit the garage today for me. He's really good and quick at that. Should I buy the Lunar Lander set or the ISS set? Well, gosh, I don't know. I've just bought both. So I'm not the person to ask. I haven't built either. I think they're both really neat in their own way. I know that right now on Lego.com, the ISS is, I believe that's out of stock, but the Lunar Lander was out of stock last week, so I think that you have time to get either. Let's see. Lego Madness says looks awesome. Wait, is that the Ideas Treehouse behind you there? One of my favorite sets. Well, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It will go in the city once we have a forest, and we'll add it to the forested area. Liam says, oh my God, thanks so much. That's awesome. We'll play around with my pieces and see what I can come up with. Know what you mean about curves? Yeah, I don't know about curves. There's a lot of 90-degree angles going on there, and it's definitely would be very piece intensive. I think to keep to try to fashion a curve, and it might not look completely like. I feel like it might look awkward once it's done with these new road plates. I think with the old road plate style or doing like a brick built one, it's probably like a lot easier to fashion a curve. Let's see. He needs a fancy Lego hat.
Is the glare too much?
So yeah, I think he turned the lights down earlier. A little shine going on. I wear all the hair in the family. Let's see. I'd recommend the Lunar Lander. It's a fun build. Okay, cool. Excellent. I'll build. I've got the, when we knew we were going to pick up this one, I kind of went a little crazy, and I think maybe it's due to Trevor Baker. I'm not sure, Trevor. I think it might have been you. I ended up buying the Apollo shuttle, and I bought the Lunar Lander and the space station all at the same time. I don't know. I just went kind of nuts. So we are excited to put those together as well. I see you have the old fishing store. How much did it cost you? That's a good question. I do have the old fishing store. I do. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. So this actually cost me $385. Okay, poor husband. He's going to get stuck behind the box. And actually an average price for the set right now is $400. So at, $345. I paid $345 plus $30 in shipping. So excellent price for this set. Again, it's new, but I can't wait to build it as well. I have a lot of unbuilt stuff for sure. When did you get into Lego? Well, that's a good question. I kind of never got into Lego as a kid. I think I had some pieces. That would be my husband who had like the Lego space stuff. When our son was about 4, that's when I actually started kind of getting into Lego because he went and bought the city Arctic sets for him. We got like the Arctic, they were really cool. It was like a science lab and all the dogs and the snowball things. And we had a lot of fun with that. And then we bought some of the other city stuff. He got into Ninjago and Chima. And I would always see like really cool sets like these modulars, the old fishing store, sets like that. But at that time, just, buying Lego for him was what we could afford to do. So I never bought any of those sets. So probably right now I'm kind of going back and sort of reliving all the sets I saw but couldn't buy. But then my son's kind of gotten out of it over the years. He's not, he's 11 now, and he likes the Minecraft stuff, and he has like a Minecraft world, but at the same time, like, he's not going to be down here like doing this with us. So that's okay. But back in October, we decided, just of 2020, we decided we need to like get into a hobby again and do something that wasn't just like scrolling phones and binging on Netflix. So we're like, why don't we buy some Lego, you know, because we both like building it. We just, you know, space, time. I mean, he always resents that I did not let him buy the Death Star playset when it came out, because, you know, it was still expensive, and that just wasn't.
The Ghostbusters.
Or the Ghostbusters. I mean, they were cool sets. Like, I get it. They were super cool, and they're actually ones I'm looking for now. But yeah, we just didn't buy them because space and money and, you know, just time with a, you know, like a preschooler kind of thing. So back in October 2020, I just said, hey, let's do it. We ended up going to the Lego store. I did like a blowout VIP, buy everything that I think it's going to retire kind of deal. And so we haven't been back into it for super long. We've always eyed sets like the Hogwarts castle, but then we're like, where are we going to put it? But now, of course, we have, you know, we have the time and the energy to kind of start getting into that again. And so, yeah, long story short, I mean, I guess when my son was 4, but now like October. So it's not all been all that long. My husband had, like I said, the Lego space sets, maybe bits and pieces of them. We have some really old bricks and stuff.
Yeah, 1980s.
1980s?
Yep.
Yeah. And we actually inherited a lot of my nephews, who he's going to be 21 this April. So we inherited a lot of his sets. That would have been, what year would that been?
That would have been early 2000s.
Early 2000s. So we do have quite like a piece collection, you know. So, oh, let me see. I don't want to miss anyone here, though. I could like talk forever. I can just talk and talk. This is why I can't build. Like, what would I do? I could never get anything building done. Let's see. Might start some T-junctions now while watching my favorite YouTuber. Looking forward to seeing your channel grow in the future, and we'll be here from you from the start. Thank you so much. Actually, Liam, my son's name is Liam as well. Let's see. I might actually get the Eiffel Tower soon, but I need the Colosseum first. Yes, the Colosseum is super cool, but keep a good eye out for a good price on the Eiffel Tower, because, you know, obviously the Colosseum is still around. We actually just picked up a second one not too long ago because we built Boone's Castle, and then that was a huge process, and I didn't want to undo it again and rebuild the other one, especially because then you wouldn't be rebuilding it by like numbered bags, and that just seemed like crazy. Let's see, those are expensive. Yes. Hey everyone. Okay, Cosmo Candy, thank you for coming. Let's see, Trevor's saying hi to Cosmo. We all know Cosmo. Let's see. Did you get the helmets? We have not pre-ordered any helmets yet. I don't know. My husband says he really just wants the droid. So I don't know. We're not, I don't know. It's up to him, kind of. I don't really care about the helmets. I'm not really a Star Wars person. There is an R2-D2 set coming out. Then I definitely want R2-D2. And I like the display ones. Like we have Dio, and that's the only one. I wouldn't mind BB-8, but I don't know a whole lot about Star Wars. I do understand the Millennium Falcon, and we have that. I'm pointing over there, but you can't see it. We have the Wicked Brick stand, and we have the Millennium Falcon, and it's lit up right now. Let's see. How much is the Coliseum in the U.S.? I think it's what was the Coliseum? It's like
500, 550.
Yeah, 500, 550. Definitely. It's an expensive set for sure. I mean, I guess the price per piece count is really good. If you like a lot of tan pieces, it's certainly, you know, the Millennium Falcon is what, 6,000 pieces?
7,500.
7,500, and it's like $800. Yeah, it was like 800. So different price per piece count for sure.
Not paying for Star Wars licensing.
Right. So, you know, it's one of the oldest buildings like in the world, but, you know, Star Wars licensing. All right. Does anyone recommend a good modular looking to collect them all? Well, Liam, I would absolutely recommend that you buy any that are not retired yet, because once they are retired, they just skyrocket in price. So I would pick up the ones that you can actually get at the regular price. And then the next, they're all amazing for sure. The next cheapest ones are like the Pet Shop and then the Parisian, and then they kind of go up from there. You know, the diner is kind of, I think the diner is sort of leveling out. When something first retires, it seems to spike and people are willing to pay like this incredible amount more, and then it kind of fades back down again. But each modular was released for its own period of time, and each period of time I've noticed is different. They're not all just 2 years or 3 years. Some were pretty short, and the shorter the run span, the higher the price seems to be for them. Oh, Lego Madness says my name is Liam too. Oh, that's funny. My Bricks and Me. I had Lego sets at my dad's, but now nobody can find them. Oh, that is very sad. I had that yellow castle. Oh, had the yellow castle. So My Bricks and Me, did you build a lot of Lego when you were, a kid? I missed out on that. I'm sure I had some, but I never had sets, and I'm not sure if I ever knew what to do with the bricks. They were kind of just like probably someone handed them down to my parents, and then they put the bricks in a bin and we're like, here. Let's see. Yes, Williams all around. I do love that name. Will there be more lives in the future? Yes, we hope to make this a regular thing, whether it's the two of us. And unfortunately, I guess we'll have to figure out like a better situation, because you can't actually see him building anything. He's just kind of there.
Nobody cares about me. Let's be honest.
We do. We care so much, because in the end, this set will be built because you're not busy reading chat. So if you have questions, I can ask him. But I figured it would be more fun if you weren't just sitting here staring at someone build a Lego set. I'm not sure if I could carry on a conversation and like read the directions, because sometimes I have to bring the directions like up to my face. Let's see. But see, now I also need like new glasses, like magnifying glasses, so that I can read this little print. I'll have to figure out another computer setup too. Yes, the bookshop is a really nice one too. That's at a good price point. They are available a little bit more readily than the garage. I've been trying to pick up, I actually want, 3 more garages, because they have so many rebrickable alternatives for them. We just got another garage to do the pub one. Let's see, and let's see, My Bricks and Me says, I'm backing up as far and thinking you don't have space. Nope, that's not a thing. Not only you build out, but you can build up and under. And also if you have like a swap stuff around shelf. Yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can make space. I get worried about my cat though, because we have the Millennium Falcon on the dining room table now, which is fine, but she keeps kind of rubbing up against it and like massaging her back with, the eyes. I'm going to call it a laser beam, because that sticks out of the top. It's probably not what it is, but like I saw her like doing that, and then she was like trying to like clean her teeth with the spires of the Palace Cinema. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot, Shakai. Yeah, you might have to. That's a big conversion there. Let's see. I have the diner and Assembly Square, so a lot more to go. Yeah, I would definitely make sure that you get the garage and the bookshop. You're probably good with having Assembly Square, because that one will be probably the next one to retire. And as soon as they even mention retiring, these things seem to fly off the shelf even more. Do you get anything else today other than the NASA set? Yes, of course we did. Can you hand me? Can you hand me he's good. He can hand me the Old Kirk's house. Yeah, so this is not from the store though. I picked up Old Kirk's house. So Old Kirk was the founder of Lego way back in the day. And this was a 2012 employee gift. And this was actually from our local Facebook marketplace. A man that lives pretty close to us was actually a Lego store or a Lego employee near us in Enfield, Connecticut. It's actually like a Lego headquarters. You can't go in it. Even before the pandemic, it wasn't open to the public or anything. But so this was their 2012 gift, and I bought it. So no, I didn't get it at the Lego store though. But I think this is going to be really awesome in the city just because of the history. But there wasn't a whole much that I wanted at the Lego store today because there weren't any promos handing out. So it's kind of like, if I'm not going to get a promo, I'm going to wait to buy some of the sets that I don't have to have, and I know that aren't flying off the shelf. So that's it. We just got the shuttle and, of course, the house. And this one here, just so you know, this goes for about $400 or more on eBay. I was able to score it for $390 and didn't have to pay like taxes and shipping and all of that. So it was a good deal. I mean, I'll show you the back too, because the back is cool. I mean, because this is really a piece of Lego history.
Some pictures of his house on the side there too.
You can get those in there. And this is the house that burnt down, correct, Brian? Do you remember?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll find out more and give you accurate details when I do like a review of this. Let's see. And did I answer? Yes, we plan to do live streams. I'm gonna have to back it up here now. See, like I want to chat so much I can't even read chat. We do plan to do live streams as regularly as we can. My husband is actually hoping to potentially retire from his job soon and come join us here. And so I know I did not get anything else besides the shuttle. Is this set available at the store? Yes, the set is available at the store, though I don't know for how long they'll be in stock. When we got there this morning, we were early, but there were already people ahead of us. And then by the time the store opened, there was a huge line, and they said they were having stock issues, but there was enough for like everyone that was there. So they kind of made it sound like there probably wasn't going to be enough that would last. So we could only buy one per person anyway. Let's see. I try to build a lot, but my dad would always build it. Then we could play with them, and then he would take them apart. I think it was an excuse for him to be able to play. Yeah, My Bricks and Me, I would probably say that was a good one there. Yep, probably reliving a little bit of his childhood too. Okay, Liam, we'll see you in a little bit. Glad you were here. When are you going to build all of the sets in the background? I wish I had sets, but I hadn't have the time to build them. Well, I mean, the biggest thing right now is that we have a lot of construction in the house that's been very delayed. And we are supposed to be converting our garage into a mega room with huge tables for cities, building tables, display shelves, and all of that. And it's going very, very slowly. It should have been sort of in the process by now, but the room that the contractors are supposed to finish before they can move on, they haven't, just due to COVID and all of the related things with that. So the reason why there's so much stuff here is because our house actually has all slanted walls, except for a few that have other things on them, like the kitchen and bathroom. So we have an A-frame house. And we're really sort of hard pressed for where we can put them once they're built. And we have some in some creative places, but we're just trying to keep some of the expensive ones in the box until we have a better place to put them. And the cat isn't chewing on them, because that really bothers me when she chews on my retired sets. Let's see. Imagine you having sets lying around to build. I build mine the moment they come through the door. Yes, I would love to get into that habit a little bit more. That's why we want to do these live streams. But again, space is such a huge issue in terms of like actual, like if this wall right here was not angled like that, we would just throw up a big shelf and start putting things up. But pretty much every wall is like that. There's only a few inner walls, and they're kind of have other things on them that don't allow for shelves. So hopefully one day. I think the problem was in October when I decided I wanted to do Lego again, I really did it. I went to the store and bought like 10 of the biggest sets, and just between my job and his job, and we homeschool and life, it's just hard to kind of pull them out. Millennium Falcon back scratcher, yes. Massager, yeah, I think that's clearly what she was doing. Let's see, Brick of Golem and Shorts and Speed Builds, hello. Thanks for coming by. Yes, definitely get it, Chikai. It's a good one. Before buying the retired set, remember they brought Taj Mahal. before buying the entire set, remember they brought. Okay, tell me what you mean.
They re-released the Taj Mahal after they. So those that went and paid high amount for it and ended up just re-releasing it anyway.
Oh yes, I hear you. I hear you. I think the rocket, the Apollo.
Saturn V.
The Saturn V that we just bought is a re-release too, I think. Yeah, I know. I hear people talking that like maybe the corner cafe, like I think the speculation is that might be like an anniversary building that's going to come back, and people don't really want to buy it until they know for sure. I'm not sure if it's just wishful thinking because it's like a $2,500 new in box set. Hey, City Bricks, they are addictive to build. And then everyone who bought after retirement, yeah, that can be a tough thing. You definitely need to be careful with buying sets for the purpose of investing and when they retire, it can really backfire on you. Hey, Lego Madness, have a good one. Hey, Williams, nice to see you back. Isn't it funny that the correct way to pronounce is Sheikha. So Sheikha. Am I saying that? Sheikha. He spelled it Sheikha. Okay, I'm gonna work hard on that one. All right, it's a cool name. Yes, it is. Let's see. I also have to go. Yeah, he always says, but don't worry, I'll be back. Yes, re-release. Okay, so my husband got that. He usually picks up on things a lot quicker. Let's see. I'm trying to get promos to go. A sealed collection. Any good ones you have to recommend? Well, definitely. Like I think this is a fantastic promo. But I don't know. Promo wise, I mean, it's definitely not the Carrot House. I'm not feeling that one, but I definitely think like the ones that, and I think that the ones that are what I would call evergreen or seasonless and have a strong theme to them are definitely more valuable. Not necessarily just a holiday theme, but also like the Lego Harry Potter Book of Monsters. I remember when you got the Taj Mahal. Yep. It was very cool. It was nice to see you build that. Have you been given a date on when your Lego room will be complete? Oh, Kellyanne, I wish. I'm just hoping now it's like before next year. We have a really awesome room that's being finished right now, but it's still being finished when it should have been finished actually in November of last year. So we're just kind of waiting it out. But what we can do when that room is done and while they're working on the Lego room is switch our little tiny area here over to where our like living room area is. So I should be able to get like 4 or 5 more tables. Let's see, I only started collecting modulars, the pet shop, Parisian restaurant time, but I'm really not thinking of buying the retired ones yet. Yeah, there's definitely just looking forward and getting what's coming up. And I don't know if you know about rebrickable.com, but you can take a lot of the current ones and turn them into other ones. Like we have the Disney castle we turned into the costume shop, but that's kind of an expensive one. But we're working on a garage one. I know the bookshop has an alternate build. My Bricks and Me has done that one. And then what's the other one? Oh, the Assembly Square. So you can actually take current ones and turn them into new ones and not even worry so much about buying the retired ones. Favorite set. My favorite set, Cosmo Candy? Do I have a super favorite set? I haven't. All of them. They're all my favorite sets. Well, I wish I had more built. Since we've only started in October, this is the problem. We don't have a lot built for me to say which one is my favorite. I'm just assuming things like the Disney Castle will be my favorite. But I would have to say at the moment, my favorite one is my science museum that it's way over there, that I turned in from the London Tower Bridge because it was my first modular. It was my first experience of building a modular, even though it's not an official modular, but it just took my time with it and really enjoyed it. So I feel like it has a special place because it was one of my very firsts. We actually have a whole bunch of Harry Potter we bought right away. We haven't done anything with, and I'm not sure exactly if we will or not. Yeah, there are some really cool alternative builds for sure. Assembly Squarelium, yeah, I really like that one. I like the different shops that are inside it. I especially like the dentist's office, and I love the wedding cake. And I like the way they make the little tiny bride and groom out of just a couple bricks. Yet they just like stand out at you like, whoa, yes, of course that's a bride and a groom. Well, Cosmo Candy, you just finished building the costume shop, right? So you're just coming off of a big build. And Trevor, you're starting a Bugatti tomorrow. Oh, I think I saw that. Yep. The Green Grocer is worth it. Current reselling price. Do I think it's worth it? Oh, it's like a mortgage payment. I would love to have it, and my goal is to have it. I've been seriously considering Cafe Corner and the Green Grocer at used prices, but even then, we're talking $800. And every time I get to I really don't like to go over $400 for a set. That's kind of like I can impulse on that, but then when it gets a little bit higher and a little bit higher, so the most expensive I paid so far is for the town hall. And that one has a lot of meaning to me because we were married in a town hall. So I wanted to have that in the city, and we've been married in a town hall that kind of looks like that. But I don't know. I do want to have them, but I feel like, I don't know. And I don't think they're getting any cheaper because the way Lego is selling and the quantity out there, I have no idea. So is it worth it? I guess it's kind of worth it, if it means a lot to you, if you're trying to complete a collection kind of thing, and if you aren't sacrificing paying your mortgage or rent to buy it. Is there any chat rules? Oh, I'm sure at some point there will be. Yes, they should add some.
Family friendly.
Family friendly, yes. Yeah, we'll keep it family friendly. I'll make sure to put some in, but thank you for reminding me of that. I mean, I guess, yeah, no swearing. We're going to talk about Lego. We're going to keep it family friendly, so whoever's on it feels comfortable. But definitely, yeah, we'll come up with some. Hopefully, I kind of wish that we wouldn't have to. I know the bigger you get, the more obnoxious people become. And I'm sure at the beginning here, all of you are going to be so cool and everything that it won't matter. What's Brian's favorite theme? Oh, what's my poor husband can't talk at all. He doesn't even have good lighting on him.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
My favorite theme, I guess I just like something that's fun to build, something that's got some like building right now the Hubble telescope. So this for me is very fun, learning about the Hubble telescope.
So there's a lot
of being able to read in the rule book, or the instruction book.
The rules, they are rules. If you don't build them like they write them, it doesn't come out right. Yeah, so these are all, this is all a specialty piece, right? They did like a coating on these to have this lovely metallic shine, so that is not a sticker, but this is like a new
slow piece.
No, isn't it a new finish?
Or a new finish, or the most of that finished piece that's ever been in a set, something to that effect.
You can have it back, so you can. Okay. So there's a little plaque that it comes with. That's pretty cool. This is really the first space set we built, so we're not necessarily space aficionados, so we'd have to read up more on it. Though I did put together the Women of NASA set.
You're not a space fan. I am.
Okay.
This is taking me back to the 1980s when I had the original 1980 space sets.
I feel like that's like an eBay search coming up, is to maybe recreate your childhood space Lego space. Let's see. Let's go back here. Let me talk to them, not you. I just got the Grand Emporium used for $310. Not bad for sure. That's a good one. Good corner building. What is your husband's favorite set? Do you have a favorite set? I don't know.
The Millennium Falcon.
Oh, probably the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, absolutely. I've denied him all the Star Wars for all the years. So I was like, I'm going to get him the Millennium Falcon because I knew that was something he had been looking at, and good God, it takes up so much space. I don't know what I was thinking. We're gonna need like a special podium for it. But so is the Coliseum too. That's huge, and we got that for him. You really like building the Coliseum too. Oh, just finished a custom junction similar to your straight roads. They look good. Awesome. Yeah. It's the city. It's fun kind of experimenting with this new city stuff. I know everyone was all up in arms about it when they first came out and it wasn't going to work. But slowly but surely, once you start, it's just taking time with it. Let's see. I know it's tough. Plus, like you said, they're not going to go down in price. I just got Town Hall. Thanks for the reply. Absolutely. Yeah, that is. It's just not going to go down in price. You're right. It's not like, a clothing store, like when it first comes out for the season, it's full price. And then as the season goes on, it drops. It simply will stay the same price. It will retire. And then it will go up to like double, especially the ones like the modulars and things that aren't necessarily, I guess you can get them in Target, some of them in Target now and Amazon, but you also don't see them at discounted prices either. You're not going to see a bookshop for 20% off. That would never work. Okay. We're keeping it family friendly. Yeah. Imagine my son is going to forget that we're live streaming and come down here at some point. I wish the town hall wasn't so expensive. Then I would get it. Yes. Oh, I tell you, even when I went to buy it, it was at like 6 something or 7. And I was like, oh, it's so much, I'll keep waiting for a deal. And then all of a sudden, all the deals were gone and I'm looking at 800. So I kind of just did it because, like you said, it was only going up. And then that one is going to go, I think it's going to jump into the likes of Green Grocer very soon because there are parts on it that are discontinued. So, that just makes it all that more valuable. Any sets on your wish list? Yes, there are a couple. I actually want the Ghostbusters headquarters, and I want the Monster Fighters Haunted Mansion. Those are 2 big ones because I want to create like a Halloween scene, Halloween kind of street in this fall. So I've been kind of eyeing those. But again, headquarters, new inbox is like 800-ish. And of course you have to have the car with it. So that's like another 150-ish. And then the Monster Fighter Mansion is like 500 right now. So they're big purchases. So I kind of keep putting them off, but it's not going to do me any good, huh? Yeah, you just save up for it. Like my biggest thing is if you want the bigger sets and you're like, you can't ever feel like you can afford them, just like think every time you go like to a Walmart or a Target or you go on Amazon or you go to this Lego store even, and you just go because you want to buy something, and spending 20 or 30 or 40 bucks isn't a big deal for you and it doesn't feel like a big purchase. But if you do that like 10 times, all of a sudden you have like $300 and you could have like, a big cool set that you've been eyeing for a while. Oh, the Toadboard. Hey, awesome. I'm glad you're here too. Thank you for coming by and checking it out. Yes, you have a cool town as well. The Toadboard, he's got a whole bunch of modulars he's been building up right away. He's done some of the alt builds too, and actually has a really cool way of displaying them because he can't have a big table laid out. He's got this really gorgeous shelving system that he bought, and he has them laid out like streets. I hope I'm explaining that right, but I think it's really cool that there are ways to problem solve if you can't build a traditional city like you see. Just some random question. Does anyone know how to solve a Rubik's Cube here? That would not be me. Will you make a video on the crossroad you made? I would definitely watch that and use it. Absolutely. I was just actually telling Brian about that. Can you solve a Rubik's in about 10 seconds? Took me a lot of practice. I think you need to do a YouTube video on that. Let's see. I still need the Simpson House and Quickie Mart. Yeah, those are pretty pricey too. I'm definitely not a Simpsons fan, but I know a lot of people are for cities. Love your videos. Keep up. Oh my goodness. Mac Lad Kid. Oh, honey, that's my son. Oh, that's sweet. So, see, family friendly. Let's see. It's very nice you are in this hobby together. I'm trying to convince my husband to build with me, but is resisting. Well, I know I'm probably, I'm pretty lucky because this was probably his hobby, and I've kind of like come into it just because I like the just the sort of peacefulness of it. Of course, for me, building is stressful, I think, because I can't follow the directions. It takes me forever. So here's an example. I bought him the haunted house, sort of that tall one with the drop ride for his birthday. And I got the Sesame Street at the same time. There's two different piece counts. So, he's just building along, and he's got it done in a few hours. And it's like taking me 2 days to build the Sesame Street house. I've had to unbuild it. I've had like big bricks left over. So I think it's fun. I think my favorite parts about the Lego hobby are actually deal hunting, which is probably why we have more things in boxes still. And I actually like fiddling, because I like fiddling with this kind of stuff. So I could just spend hours tiling sidewalks and things. That's pretty relaxing for me. I started the hobby as a way to sort of get away from doing my current job like 24/7. Like I would do it right through dinner. I would do it after dinner because I work from home. So the Lego was supposed to help me like take a break from that and actually have something actual in front of me to do. So I wasn't like going back to work after dinner and stuff. Okay. All right, Liam, take care. We'll see you soon. All but the cafe corner and greengrocer. I have the pub all build and costume shop as well as the Lego store. I love your Lego store, Mark. The Toad Board, yeah. You've got the alt builds as well. You've got a great one going on. Papa's Brick. Sorry, not chatting. I'm listening and working, but I've been working on redoing my Lego room and Mills plates. Yes, Papa Bricks. I just saw your video earlier today. Your Lego room. You're organizing. You got a cool city going on there. So yeah, definitely listen away. Don't worry about chatting. I can chat for everyone here. Let's see. I'm thinking about buying the London Tower Bridge and making the alternate build for it. Absolutely. Yes, especially if you can get a good price. I had a lot of fun doing it. It is a little wonky in spots. Like I feel like probably most of the alt builds, I mean, you're working with the pieces you have, so the designer can't necessarily be as efficient as possible. And some of the pieces I felt like I had to look a couple steps ahead to make sure I was actually putting them in the right place. But other than that, I would say that the front door of the Science Museum could use a little like doctoring up. Let's see. Hey, Darlene, thanks for coming. What modular would you like to see Lego come out with? Oh, I'd like a post office. I don't know. I feel like a post office would be fun. What do you think? Yeah. It's a pretty classic kind of building that most towns have. There isn't a hospital either, but the garage, if you take two garages, you can turn them into a hospital. So I feel like I haven't seen a good post office, something kind of light and bright. That would be my pick. Does Brian talk about his hobby of Lego at work? Well,
there are a few people, yeah. I've discussed it with.
You also work in an office with one other person.
But I have other people that I do deal with and interact with, yes.
Yeah, they were pretty like fascinated by the Coliseum, I think, right? A couple of them. I remember that once my brother grabbed a minifig that had a mullet, a beard, and a rock shirt. So he said, that looks like Billy Ray Cyrus. Let's see. Don't get into the Winter Village sets. They empty the bank accounts very quickly. Oh, Trevor. Oh, if only you knew. Oh, the eBay searches, my watched items. I actually have two that I haven't unboxed yet that I just purchased. One for a very good price. But I do. I've got my eye on the Winter Village Bakery, the Winter Village Post Office, and the Winter Village Chalet. New in box, boy, gosh, those are up there. Those are more than some of the modulars at this point. And I get really worried about buying them used because of all the white, and I don't know how they've been stored. Even we have the gingerbread house, and I even noticed, even though we didn't have it Well, I guess we did have it in some sunlight, but even over a year of it being in and out of various locations, it's still kind of yellowed. So I would hate to even buy a used one for like $250 and end up with kind of yellowed roofs. Let's see. How would you build a Mills plate for the Ghostbuster modular? Oh, because it's opens. Yeah, actually, my bricks and me, she was asking about the Winnie the Pooh house and the haunted house too. And I really have to take a look at that. But I wouldn't probably build the base of any of those into the Mills plate. Usually, I don't think I have an empty one close, but usually you have, you cover the top with the 4x4 plates and then start building your modular on top of that. Like the Creator 3-in-1 sets often start as a plate, so you can build that in and put the other 4x4s around it. But I think that with the opening feature, you're probably going to need to maybe put it on top and maybe use some jumper plates to secure it down, because if you're going to do a city all in Mills, you're going to have to prop everything up. Even we were talking about the amusement park rides too and such, and I think using the jumper plates might help. I'm definitely gonna have to play around though and see if I can get like a good answer for that. Got me into building Mills plates. I head to the Lego store in the morning to build one for the treehouse. Yeah, that one you should be able to build. I don't know the base of the treehouse. Yeah, you should be able to build that in, I think, pretty well. Or even if you put it on top of the Mills plate, and then you can landscape around it, it will look awesome. Let's see, SpongeBob sets for underwater, just to add some pops of color and extra fun. But since Lego lost the license for those, the prices are nuts. But I'm always on the hunt for the coolest minifigures. Oh, yes. I know my son would love the SpongeBob sets, but I was looking at the prices on those too. Connor says, I love the Winter Village post office. Yeah, I would like, and Kellyanne, I would like a post office. Yeah, I think definitely a modular post office would be cool. And I think I've seen some like on Instagram for like the Lego ideas and things. That'd be cool. Hey, Chloe Baker, I'm glad you're here. We need 2 more. Trevor Baker, what do you need 2 more of? I have all the Winter Village sets up to 20. Oh, wow, nice, nice. Yeah, I'd like to make a Winter Village scene. I hope the new modular is a hospital. Yeah, Toadborg, I'd like, that wouldn't be too bad either. What, this coming year needs to be a corner, right? I think that's 2022. I think that's why people are thinking that like I don't know where people are getting the idea that the what is it? The Corner Cafe is going to come back as a new version, and it's a corner year. Darlene says, you have inspired me to build Mills plates instead of the other road plates. I like your videos on everything you have built. Thank you so much, Darlene. Yeah, I think Mills plates are a lot of fun, and they're really sturdy. I love the way they look, and I can actually pick up a modular with one hand. And they just kind of, once you try one, I think that's, you kind of get lost in a rabbit hole of Mills plates. And Brian's actually been working on the Studio.io.
Yep.
Like design software, because we want to try Mills plates where you can landscape a stream to run through the middle of them. Alessandro, hi, how are you? Where are you from? I am from Massachusetts. Where are you from? See, I never have a backlog because the first thing I do when I get a set is build it. Yeah, I have a giant backlog. I have like a Lego store in here. Let's see. Yeah, houseful would be cool. I suppose I should kind of hold off on building one then maybe with the garages and see, just kind of stock up on garages and wait. I just bought 3 more road plate sets yesterday. Yeah, so Toadboard, you have room in front of your modulars to use the road plate, correct, on those new shelves? Yeah, I like that. I love how the new roads actually add so much versatility to people who aren't going to build in a, like a city table, because it allows you to have a road and put out your cars and, save some space. I hope you got them on sale too, because they've been on sale. Let's see, you can mock up a good post office. There are stickers for it. Extra stickers. Yeah. I'm not there yet. I think that he's going to be the mock maker. I've got a lot of jobs for him. I've assigned him many tasks. And our dog is sitting under the table with us. She's very upset because she did not get her usual 3-mile walk this morning, but she's asleep right now. So yeah, I'm hoping to get into mock making. I'm not sure. We have tons and tons of pieces, and I can't wait to get them sorted out so that we can figure out what we're doing. And it's actually interesting. The brand new firehouse. Oh, it's way over there again. We bought it and it was missing pieces. I don't know if you saw that video. We were actually missing a small bag of pieces, about 80 pieces actually, which is like no small amount. But I had so many of them. But I called Lego and they actually sent me all but 2 of the pieces. They actually could not send me the yellow 1
by 1 round cylinders.
No yellow cylinders, like maybe not those exact yellow ones, but I mean, I'm sure I have them somewhere. I just couldn't find them at the time, but no yellow cylinders. But they could send me the metallic fire hats that go on the decoration. At least I'm getting them. They should be here. They say they shipped already. Oh yeah, that's the last services. Yeah, that's true. Definitely, I like. They definitely need a good mix for the modulars of like a service type building and then like a store type building, so you can sort of build an official city. But a post office is a service too. Every town has one. Yes, Tanjam does strongly believe the cafe will come back, and I hope for his sake it does. So I could hold out. They're definitely not cheap, and you can go onto like Bricklink and you can submit the parts information, and it will come back with a list of sellers that you can buy all the pieces from, and of course you can get the instructions. And I think I did it where like use the least amount of sellers, and I think I maybe clicked off a few things like the minifigs and like the base plate kind of thing. And I think I could piece it all out, and it was like $800 and something, but it was still like 8 sellers. So I know you're talking like probably another $100 in shipping. So yeah, so I don't know. Like at that point, do you buy the original used and then just get it all at once? It's hard to say. I kind of keep looking though. I always have a search going. I can pick up my mod. Yeah, because you put them on the thicker plate too. I really like the thicker plates, Toadboard. Whether it be the actual, I know you got those special base plates and not the mills, but they still make it so much stronger. Alessandro, you're from California. So you are behind, right? California's behind? It's earlier there?
Yes.
Yes. He's my fact person. I have a little room in front. I still don't have enough road plates to fill it though. Well, definitely I saw them on sale on Amazon recently too. I'm digging into the boxes as well. How do you make a curved mills plate? Asked Darlene. I have no idea, Darlene. I have no idea. If you're using the regular road plates, I am not sure yet. I bet you, I know like Bevan's Bricks, he does a lot of curved mills and regular mills things. I don't know if he's done a curved mills plate with the new road plates. I know he does a lot of brick built roads, and I kind of pieced that out price wise, and that is pretty expensive. So I'm not sure if I will end up using curves at all, but we'll see. We'll see. Wait, if you're from Massachusetts, does that mean that you're a Boston Red Sox fan? I am a huge New York Yankees fan. Yes. I am no fan because I don't like baseball, but he's all the New England fan.
She's no fan, but I can show you pictures of her in Red Sox gear.
Oh, well, because we can go. It's more fun if you can go. But if I'm going to sit at home and watch something on the TV, it's probably not going to be a baseball game. Let's see. I bought my first Brickmania set, the M1151A1 Humvee. Oh, cool. Well, that's probably like right up his alley. I don't know if I've ever been, because that's not official Lego, right? That's I'm not sure how that works, but I know like you and like Brick Talk also likes those military vehicles. Am I gonna do an airport? I'd love to have airplanes hanging down and flying over. And maybe, I mean, when the garage space is set up, it's going to be, I think it's going to be huge. Like, I think that I can have a ton of tables, and I'd like to have an airport. Sure. I'd like to have train tracks too. And I'll be interested to see how that works out as well. But I know once you start adding in big things like that, or especially train tracks for sure, because I'm going to need a mills plate and then ballast the train tracks on top of those. That's going to take up a lot of space. Brian, what step are you on now? Poor Brian. We are building, right?
I'm on step 44 in bag 3.
Bag 3, step 44. It still kind of looks like this though, but it's a little more filled in. I know this is less about Lego.
It's got the cover. You can show them on the bottom there
Okay.
for the lens.
Oh, okay. And this opens?
Yep.
There's the lens inside. So this is the actual like Hubble telescope you're building, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh gosh. So you guys are getting a great experience building, seeing the, well, you'll have to tell me if you'd rather see more Lego or less of me and more Brian. But I'd much rather answer questions. You can see, I didn't know it. Oh, here's the Lego set I was supposed to build, but I don't know how people do it. I'd rather just talk. I'm probably gonna need water though. Let's see. Oh, will I ever buy Brian a Technicar to build? Brian could also buy himself a Technicar. I don't know.
When you take the chain off and allow me to get out from on the table.
He's got a list, Cosmo. He cannot build anything out of list order. Would you? I don't know. Like, I think you'd be more likely. I'll just answer for him because I do well with that. I feel like you'd be more likely to buy like another UCS Star Wars set.
Yeah, I'm not as much into the Technic. I'll build them. They can be fun to build, but that's not as Lego to me as I would like. I like the bricks more than the Technic pieces. They'll build a Technic for the frames and things like that. But outside of that, I have more fun building and the look of Lego versus the Technic end of their line.
And you can only imagine how well I do with Technic. I mean, I kind of cringe when there's like one step in that makes like a little door turn up. Like, Trevor, I think I was talking to Trevor, if he's still on here, about my garage and trying to make the garage door. And then finally I just gave up and I had to wait for him to come home and kind of troubleshoot for me where I went wrong.
We figured it out.
Yeah, we did. And I don't think I really did anything wrong either. I don't know. I think maybe he wiggled it. That's it. I just ordered 3 more road plates on Amazon. Yes, I think they're like $16.39. I feel like they're a super deal. I think these new road plates are a better deal than the old road plate packs because I would constantly take out the one and not use it. So it's kind of like I was paying $15 for one road, and then I'd be able to use that intersection every now and then where these new road plates, I can make 2 mills roads out of it and then gather all the extra crosswalk pieces and make an extra, like a 4-way. The Humvee is up my alley as well. It has the crow on top. What's that?
The crow is a remote controlled turret for the guns on the top.
Did you ever ride in something like that?
I did. I rode in 1151 overseas in Iraq back in 2006 and 7.
Okay, so that's the one he was talking about.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. Maybe we'll have to look up some of that stuff. Imagine if Lego made a masked head pieces.
I was listening to something. They did a preview of, I think it was the space shuttle. And if you take a look in the Lego video that they have on YouTube, in the background on the shelf looks like a X-Wing pilot helmet. So it looks relatively life-size. So you're probably going to be looking at, if and when that does come out, probably around a $300 price range set. So it looks like they have something in the works at Lego.
Look at that. He's just not building Lego over there. He's got a lot of things up there. Oh, Snowlena. Hey, good morning. Good morning from Australia. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. It was funny. This morning you were showing me that my live was visible, and now here you are, and you've had like sleep. That's funny. Great. I'm so glad everyone is here, and we're trying to build this, and I'm still not building this yet. I have 5 of them. I thought I'd have at least one built by now because I thought this one would be cool to have hanging over the city too, and have Amelia Earhart's plane going over the city. Gosh, I suppose I could take it out. I opened it. Isn't that crazy? But why don't you guys tell me your favorite sets? I want to hear what your favorite sets are. We've talked about ours, but why don't you guys tell me yours? Is there a set I'm missing that I must have from all the sets you've seen me buy? Especially ones that are retired. I love retired ones. I don't know why. I think I just love hunting for the prices. All right, this is good. This is manageable. This is 5 bags, stickers, a couple of these things. What set should I get? I don't care what the price is. I'll figure it out somehow. Oh, gosh. Well, I have no idea. It sounds like you like architecture sets. So I would totally get the Coliseum if I were you, because there is the alternate build for it. So it's kind of like getting 2 sets in one. And it'll take you a lot of time to build it the first time, then unbuild it, sort it, and then rebuild it into the castle. And then you can decide whether you want to unbuild it again and build it into the Coliseum. So that might just be right up your alley.
That set is a lot of fun. Looking at the angles and the arches and the way that comes together is really impressive. The design team, you could tell, had a lot of love for the Coliseum when they designed that and had that built and produced. Definitely, if you like architecture, is a great build.
Yeah, and it's huge, and it's really beautiful when it comes together. It's a great display piece, and if you can stand all the tan, and you can appreciate building the architecture, then that is. But Shekhar, you did all that white for the Taj Mahal, so you should be pretty good with all the tan. Let's see. My favorite is this, Snowlena. My favorite is the Saturn V. Do you have the original one? I just bought the one that got re-released. I think I saw that you have the Mars shuttle too, that you bought with the gingerbread house. There's no way I'll unbuild it. I'll just get another one. Well, we said that about unbuilding it to do the Boone's Castle, but we definitely were like, nope, we're done. We're done. We're done. I can deal with all the tan. Yep, I'm sure you can. I saw all the white in the Taj Mahal, and I definitely like a lot of different color when I'm building. I felt like when I was done with the Science Museum that I was like done with tan, because that's what it predominantly was tan. Okay. I don't know if that's really loud, the jumping out of the Lego.
Yeah, how's our audio?
We don't have any microphones hooked up. Does the audio sound pretty decent? We're just working off the microphone on the computer because our Blue Yeti we don't have the connector to put in. So I don't even know. I don't know how are you a space nerd, Snowlena? I need to be a space nerd because I have all these set signs, so I should really learn more about them. The Coliseum is really tough to fit in European flats. I bet. You kind of have to start like suspending from the ceiling. Audio is great. Thank you for letting me know. I assume we'll get a microphone. Like I have this. I got this thing, but it doesn't. I don't have the right cable connector for my MacBook, but we'd like to have a different setup at some point once we start doing this more regularly. I'm also a history nerd. I'm glad the audio is good. I'm proud of my computer. I'm also trying to speak louder. How does Brian sound sitting back there? Because I'm closer, obviously, to the microphone.
Nobody needs to hear me.
No, everyone needs to hear you because clearly you have good information in there. I absolutely love the Disney train station, but I think my favorite is between the detective's office. The interior is amazing, and tie for the treehouse, but it changes every day. I've heard that the detective's office is really amazing, and a lot of people really love that. We do have it, and so here's a question. I'll play it out to you guys since you're all here. We have one space left on the table. I'm going to do a city update. I put out my whole city on this table. This is like the city table, and then I took it all down so we could do this. But we have one open base plate left. So which one should we build next? I don't have the green grocer, and I don't have the corner cafe, but I have all the others. And ideally, it shouldn't be a corner one because it needs to be in a straight road. So you guys can tell me, what should I build next? Will I ever build a skyscraper? Oh, Cosmo Candy, I don't know.
She'll have me build one.
I'll have him build one. Yep. Brian sounds great too. Oh, see, you always sound great.
Somebody write that down.
Nobody needs to hear me, Brian 24. Yes. Which are already built. Oh, but yeah, I guess. Let's see. I have the corner garage and the Palace Cinema are built. The diner is built. The bookshop is built. Assembly Square is built, and the Parisian is built. Detective's office all the way. I'm gonna vote for detective's office.
I like the detective's office.
Yeah. How do you know? Have you been peeking in the box? No, I don't know. This is what almost 20 years of marriage looks like.
You go bald.
Or your hair grows. I don't know. Police station. Okay, yep, we got that right here. I was actually thinking about the police station too. Police station or fire brigade. We did build the fire brigade, Toadborg. I have that one done, and the pieces are on the way that we're missing from it. If you missed that, like we got shorted an entire tiny bag like this inside the fire brigade. Bald is because of military. Yeah. Yep. How do you know? Have you been peeking in the box? We did actually open up the box just to see what color base plate it was built on, though, because I wanted to make sure all the Mills plates had the right bottom layer. So we did get brown for that one. Yes, the detective's office does have a cool story and it's with it. And I know that there was a promo. I think someone told me. Oh, I'm not going to fall off my chair. Oh, can you move? Can you move in a little?
There's a sleeping dog here.
Oh. All right. Oh. So someone correct me, but one of these promos here, someone told me that. Is it this one? Is this the promo that came out with the detective's office? Because I feel like someone commented on my YouTube post or video that this one was had to do with like some sort of heist that was going on. So I just bought them because I thought they'd be cool in the city. We've also got like this like Lego City Bender, the balloon cart, and the popcorn cart. So I just thought they'd be cool in the city. I'm sure they all go with something, and they were probably promos for different things that, of course, were free that I just paid money for. What rank in the military, if you don't mind me asking? My guess is E7.
That's exactly right.
Very good. Yeah, and you're at 25 years?
25 total years. Yeah, looking another 19 more months to go or so, and so I start my transition out.
And into Lego?
Into whatever she tells me to do.
Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. That's an adorable promo. Yes, it is. I know there's a story behind it. And I like those promos. I think I kind of hunted around just to see what I could put in the city for fun accessories and things like that. And that those guys came up when I searched, and really not all that expensive, even though they were free. But if you didn't get them when they were free, you know, how else are you going to get them? How you doing?
Looks like I'm
So are
about
these-
done.
So what are, these are, oh, so these are not, these are like flexible, what are they? Like, they're not stickers.
Nope. These are actual foil pieces.
Oh, let me see. So they come in, like, you just kind of, I think it's kind of like the Spring Lantern Festival where you kind of poke them out of here, and then they have like little holes in them where you can attach them. So that's pretty cool. However, I did see, let me see that sticker sheet over there.
I am not looking forward
Look at
to
this. Look at the sticker sheet. Oh my God, look at the glare on that one. Yeah, that's a lot of stickers that I'm glad I don't have to do. Usually I hand over the stickers to him. Wow. All right, so should we show them? Let me take them. Here. So we've got the actual we. I use we a lot. This is we. So this is the actual. This is huge. Like it looked huge in the store, but now that we have it here, I don't know where I'm going to put this. But that's a pretty cool looking telescope. And so there's a female NASA woman of science. Can you get her over there? They call her nickname was like what? The mother of Hubble?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Nancy G. Roman. So she has actually helped to develop this Hubble telescope, and that's her from. This is the LEGO idea set, the women of NASA. So that's pretty cool. I do wish, like, if I feel like they definitely needed to have a minifig with this set. I would have loved like maybe another one of her with the Hubble telescope, or someone else suggested another person, but you know, I definitely would have loved like another display feature of a particular person associated with this. But that's really awesome. This is gorgeous. So, what you on now?
Just reading some of the information there.
Oh, let me show him. You know, since he's building way over there, it's a lot. There's some nice like pictures included, history. So let's see. I'm looking into getting some of those photos. Yeah, I think that look nice on your city streets and your sidewalks, Codeboard.
Look.
Okay, bye, Brick of. Oh, your name is long. Brick of Golem and Shorts and Speedboats. It was nice meeting you too. I hope to see you back. Let's see. I remember on my mom's birthday, I built her a mock from her favorite show when she was a kid. She loved it, which gives me an idea of what to get her this year. Absolutely. What was her favorite show? Looks good so far. Yeah, Kellyanne, that's a pretty cool build. Are you guys picking that up? It is gorgeous. It really is. I'm actually surprised at how amazing it is. They've done a really nice job with this. Keep it in there. Yeah, he does build really fast, especially since he's not chatting, and that's why he needs big sets to build. Like, there's no point for us to go in the store and get him a little set because he's done with it in minutes. What are you looking for?
The big flat piece to put the NASA shuttle plaque on. It should be separate, so looking for it.
Okay, he'll find it. Usually I have to call him in. You have the Women of NASA set to build too, Snowlena? Yeah, it's really cool. Do you have the other LEGO Ideas Science Women set? I like that one as well. It's a little more generic in the women that were included. But you could clearly change out and put in your own sig figs for the different women too, but it's another cool idea set. Can you send me the set number for those poly bags? Absolutely, I can do that, Toadboard. Looks great, thank you, Trevor. Sandro Schmitz, hey there. Hey, first time on your channel. Sorry for my English. I come from Switzerland. I have a few questions. Sure, go ahead. I will attempt to answer them, or one of us will, or someone here might be able to. Looking good so far. Thank you, Papa's Bricks. I'm glad I'm doing a really good job, aren't I? Just building so well and so fast.
I'm trying.
So did you find it?
I found
Is
it.
there a sticker on it?
There is now.
Oh, look at that. So here is the next sort of plaque card that goes with that. He's much better at stickers than I would be. I get so nervous. Be sure to put the police station to the right of the diner. Okay. Is that a good place for it? So that the soap suds can really stand out, I'm guessing. Yep. Yeah, once you get the big tables laid out, I'm definitely gonna have a lot of questions. I'm gonna be looking up everyone's city pictures to see where they put what next to what. Kellyanne, we have bought it, but waiting for it to be delivered. Our shops aren't open yet. Okay. Yep. Common issue. I've got some Lego. I bought the rocket should be delivered soon. I actually did two separate purchases. I did the rocket and one am I calling it right? The Apollo, it's a rocket, right?
Saturn V
Saturn.
rocket.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I remember watching the designer video for this one, and there were two guys working on it, and the one guy who I think was doing more of the graphic design stuff for it kept calling it a rocket when it was a shuttle. And now I keep thinking every time I talk about the Apollo that I'm saying it wrong. But we actually did one order for the rocket to get a carrot house, and then I placed another order for the lunar lander to get a carrot house. So I figured I might as well get all the promos I can out of it. Bought it. Where are you, Kellyanne? Your favorite show, her Swiss Family Robinson. Oh yeah. So you can make her. What did you make her? What was the mock that you made her? Was it like a big tree? I remember when we went to Disney World, we actually walked up to their tree house, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's amazing. That's what actually reminds me of the tree house here. Are you collectors or builders? What is your favorite thing? Asked Sandra. Well, he's a builder. To him, Lego is just like a big toy, and he loves it. And he doesn't care if he unbuilds it and rebuilds something else. Like, he's all about the building. I love collecting and building smaller things because it takes me so long to build. But I like the thrill of the hunt, which is probably why I like old sets, because it takes a lot of digging to figure out the best prices, where to buy it from, when to snap up a deal. So I guess I'm kind of into that aspect, as well as the city planning and the detailing. So we complement each other nicely, because I can just be like, all right, can you go build that set for me? And you'll have it done in 2 hours, where it'd probably be the rest of the week for me. I think it took me probably a week to build the Parisian, just in terms of the amount of time I have available during the day. Yes, Cosmo Candy, my city does have a name, but I'm not revealing it yet. Nope. Maybe in 1,000 subscribers, which reminds me, if you haven't all liked this yet, like it. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. But when I place the town hall, that's when the city is going to get a name. I'd really like it to be when I can actually leave it out on tables instead of putting it back and forth. It's really a pain. Excellent sticker placement. Very good. You got a compliment on your stickers. Wait till he does all these. Let's see. I feel like it's okay when you do one, but then when you gotta do 20, they all have to kind of match up correctly in a line. Oh, I wish they could have I would have liked more of these. More of these pieces here, I think, for all of that. That is a lot of stickers. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 of these metallic stickers. My favorite theme is my favorite theme also is buildings, the modulars, anything like the medieval blacksmith, anything that is building I'm not so much into the smaller play sets. I do like vehicles though, like the little city vehicles. Is there a difference? Yeah, I mean, I guess they're one and the same, but I definitely feel like I take it the extra mile in terms of collecting the retired sets and the pricing and the sort of constantly digging, whereas I think he just likes to grab a set and build it. So, oh, I don't know. She's snoring. Oh, she's snoring under
Is
there.
that snoring or is she growling?
I don't know. Her paw is on her hands and or her mouth. Well, she's awake, but she looks like she's trying to fall asleep. Maybe she's annoyed that she's been listening to me talk for so long. Oh, okay. So, Kellyanne, you're in the UK. Okay. So yeah, it's a little different over there with the closings and stuff, huh? What do you think about alternative Lego? No, yeah, I don't do much with alternative Lego. I do think that the Brickmania stuff that Tildborg was talking about is pretty cool. But in terms of collecting it,
You're
I haven't.
into alternative builds.
I'm into alternative builds with Lego, so not necessarily Lego designer builds, but I like doing the rebrickable alternative builds that Lego fans have come up with. So that's pretty cool. Yep, pretty big tree house. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure anything. I'm a mom too, so if my kiddo builds me something cool, I'm gonna love it. Trevor, spending what, Trevor? You spending a lot? Collecting means to keep. Oh, collecting means to keep. Okay, if collecting means to keep the sets sealed, then probably not. All of these will get built. Even this one is beautiful. Like this one that I just bought. This box is pristine considering some of the boxes I've gotten. And this is clearly a collector's set. But I will be breaking the seal. And Toadborg, I bet you can. I think you broke the seals too on this, didn't you? So yeah, there's a lot of different definitions of collecting, but I'm definitely not collecting to keep them sealed. I just am taking a really long time to build them. But all of these things, in some way, shape, or form that you see are all going to be incorporated into the city. So it's going to be a massive city. I actually have a giant list of residential houses that I've priced all out in terms of what the average price was 6 months ago, what the current price is, and whether I'll find it cheaper on eBay or Bricklink. So I have a huge list of houses like the Apple Tree House, the Hillside House, the Beachside House, the family home, all of those that I want to collect and build. Who of you started with Lego? That was him. As a kid, he started with Lego and had the space Lego. Then he kind of got out of it. Like you didn't build Lego after a certain age, right?
Yeah, I played through it a little bit through my teens, but just reusing the sets that I had gotten from the 1980s.
Yeah. And then when I met you, we were what, 18?
Yep.
So, and then he didn't do anything with Lego then. So it really wasn't again until we had our son and he was about 4 and the Lego City line had the Arctic set that we kind of got back into it again and started getting a lot of Lego. And then on the website that I own and run, we started doing Lego building challenges for kids. And that's something I still do now is like, how to use the pieces that you have to do science and STEM kind of activities. So it's kind of always been in the background, but just using like basic bricks and things. So like making a Lego volcano and having it actually erupt, that kind of thing. But getting back into sets has been really recent for the both of us, just out of time and, you know, being in a place to financially do so for once. Let's see. Oh, Brickmania uses actual Lego, I believe. Okay, yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not super familiar with that, but it's just a different. It's not Lego designers, right? So it's kind of like alternate.
Like rebrickable.
It's like rebrickable, but it's not alternate build, but it's someone who's come up with some ideas. The house looks awesome when built, but annoying when built. Oh yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. I realize that most moms are into Lego because of their kids. Yeah, I guess. I mean, but I guess it depends on whether you're the kind of mom that sees a Lego and vacuums it up because it annoys you, or you see a Lego and you pick it up and put it back where it should go. Because I think there's those kinds of moms that put up with it because their kids like it. And then there's the kind of moms who would actually enjoy going to the toy store to buy a new set to do with their kiddo. And if they see Lego on the floor, like it is what it is. Because we pulled a Lego tree piece, like one of the leafy tree pieces out of the dryer the other day. So, you know, you have to like it. It's gonna be all around your house. The stickers on that set go on last, but I suggest to put them on when you use that piece. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering. So I guess you're talking about these here. Is that what you're referring to? Because I think I asked my husband if those were stickers. Just gonna hold it on my lap. Do you keep your boxes? Some. So we have kept the modular boxes, but we've sliced all the seals just to make them more compact. We have the Millennium Falcon box, and we have the 2 Coliseum boxes. But after that, I don't know. The wind turbine. I feel like some of these are definitely. I guess if I ever wanted to get out of the hobby, having the boxes is useful. So I do keep those, but there's been a lot of smaller sets that we just toss them. A lot of scaffolding pieces and not a typical building style with buildings. Okay, that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see about that build when we add it to the city. Would you recommend it was looking at getting? Okay, so you guys are thinking about whether or not you should get it or not. Sorry, I don't know what your husband's name is, says Jeff, but does he remember his first Lego set as a kid? Does he still have it? So his name is
Brian. My first Lego set, I'm not sure. I know I had some Duplo stuff, and grew up into it. Space was definitely what I was most into. I think I might have had an early Knights set, but the space sets I remember having. I have majority of one of the sets, but over the course of the years, my sets definitely got taken apart piece by piece and thrown back into a box, lumped with all the other stuff, pulled back out, something new was made with it. So I still have some of the Lego, and actually I was just looking at the bag on one of the tables over there that still had one of the old space symbol logos printed on the slope tile. So yeah, we still have just about all that didn't get sucked up through the vacuum cleaner.
See, I don't think his mom was a Lego loving mom like I am. Yeah, we have a couple of really old spacemen with like broken helmets, and their arms kind of go like this. And there's a lot of dirty bricks that I know must have been from your stuff, and I put those in those plates. But we do have like the space base plate, the gray one with the craters and things.
Lunar landscape.
And you can tell that one's pretty discolored at this point. So I feel like a theme coming on. I feel like I need to go and relive his childhood dream and find space sets. Once the roof is closed, it is closed unless you want to take apart the roof piece. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. And Yali is back. It's a cool set once built. Nice display piece. It is not minifig scale. Oh, good to know. You're telling me a lot of things. Is it, so it's tinier? I'm guessing. That's okay. It will still look good. It will look good. What did you miss? Oh, well, so much. We did build this. We built this. We've got the telescope built, and now he's working on
the platform for the shuttle.
Platform for the shuttle. And then yeah. Oh, is this it?
Not all of it, but
some of it. So there's a platform. So we're getting there. We're doing it. I opened up some bags. I started with the Amelia Earhart. Let's see. The last Lego challenge that my school had was when I was finishing my Taj Mahal, and they said, build an old building. Most kids built them from Duplo pieces, and mine was the biggest and coolest. Well, of course it was. It's not minifig scale. Yeah, Trevor, I'll have to see when it's built. I'm curious now. I said really didn't think about that, but I was looking at the dimensions online. Like, what do you think, Toadboard, next to, do you have any other like 3-in-1, like toy store or any of those to compare it to? I know it's like going to be different than a modular, but. Yes, definitely. Let's see a picture. What do you think about UCS sets, and what do you think about the Lego? Oh, I can't even read that. Lego strategy? What is?
Where am I?
Right here. Lego strategy. High prices and no new sets, just redones of the old sets. For example, the Falcon. Okay, so I gotcha. UCS sets. Well, we do have the brand new, right?
Well, not the brand new, but
not the brand new.
3-year-old, the latest edition of the Falcon UCS.
Okay, so I don't know. What do you think about you? Would be the one that would collect UCS sets.
For me, it's more of a nostalgia thing of growing up. I grew up with the original episodes 4 through 6. So that's more my desire to go and purchase these sets from. So that's why I'm interested in the Viper droid coming out later on this month. So I'm looking forward to get that from episode 5 when that first appeared. So as far as the other sets, like the episodes 1 through 3 and the animated series, I'm not into as much. But if the opportunity arises, the price is good, and I'm looking for a project build, something to take up my time, I certainly wouldn't scoff at buying one, but it's not my go-to.
He did make me a color-coded list of ones that he would be more likely to want than others. What was that big white one called? That goes up like this and then comes down like this.
The Imperial Shuttle.
Imperial Shuttle.
Yes.
You like that one?
Yes.
Yes. We bought the little one. So that'd be the difference is to you, like, so we have the little Imperial Shuttle, but would you want a UCS one? Would the little one not be sufficient? Would you prefer to have a big one over like the little one?
Having the small one there is definitely nice. And at like several $100.
$1,000?
Several $100.
The big one is like $900.
Right. Having $700 less than having to buy the UCS one at the price it's at now. I think I'm happy with the latest version of it, and I think it looks nice and is functional, and don't see the need to go out and buy $900 Lego set for that price. New, at least. We
got the $800 Falcon that might be sufficient for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, like, but R2-D2, like I could see buying him. I feel an attachment to R2-D2, even though I don't really know anything about him. Yeah, I mean, I like that. It's a tough one with redoing old sets and putting them back out there. Like it's not great for the investors and collectors who want to have something to bank off of in the future. But at the same time, people are continually getting into Lego, and if they never remake some of these things, then other people won't have a chance to own one. I mean, should they? Obviously, it'd be nice if they were different in enough ways that it wouldn't alter the other one. But again, for someone who's a true collector and looking to buy an old retired set, they are going to be going to look for that specific one that you have bought and put away. And the new one won't suffice if they want to complete a collection. So I think it's kind of open to everyone. But I think I watched I read a comment on one of Jane's videos where he was talking about the new camper and always like, saying, there was lacking some details or something that the old campers had, but the old campers aren't available anymore. And, why do they need to come out with another one kind of thing? But then a commenter really got me thinking. It's like, well, but there are people who are just coming into this that don't have tons of extra money to spend on retired sets, and they'd like a camper too. So, I mean, I guess it's a little bit of both. If you are a hardcore collector of Star Wars, you're going to go back and get the old ones, regardless of whether it's been redone, because you have a collecting mentality. So I guess it can go either way, really. I mean, I guess it's like whatever you like, you know, the most of in terms of theme. Now, like if they came out with a new corner cafe, well, yeah, I guess it would disrupt the people trying to sell them for $2,500 new or $1,000 used. But at the same time, if you're a real collector of those buildings, you're probably going to want the old one anyway. And if you're not going to buy it from them. So, all right, good with that. Did you see the new Looney Tunes minifigures series? A picture of them just came out like 2 minutes ago. Nope, I haven't seen them yet, but I bet they're cute. I know I've been hearing about them. What set would you both like to have re-released and why? Oh dear, I don't know if I have enough LEGO history in me to be able to re-release something. I mean, I guess.
You want the medieval town?
Like I definitely want to collect some of the medieval like marketplace stuff. Well, I guess I'm probably with Tanjan there on the cafe corner, just because I don't want to pay that price and I don't feel like I need to have that particular one. But I would. Oh, how about the Death? Like I would love a new Death Star.
The original Death Star
I would
versus
love
the playset?
No, I want the playset.
Playset one?
I saw a picture. It was so amazing on Instagram. You guys have probably seen it where it's the playset Death Star. And when that came out, I don't know what year that came out in.
It's been released twice. So that was one of the early ones, and then it was re-released and then just got discontinued again.
Oh, all right. Well, that one where they have all the little scenes with the minifigures set up in it, I would love to have that one. So I wouldn't mind if they re-released that for sure. I saw it all lit up where each section had different light up components to it. It was on a spinning table, and that was just like so nice. And I think that came out at a time when I was like a stay-at-home mom, and he was kind of working his way up in the Army, and it was pretty expensive then. You know, it was like a several $100 set, and we're just like, you know, like we were buying Lego for our son, and then this was just like I just didn't think we could like afford to buy some Lego at that time. I probably had other choice words too, but so yeah, I think that one would be one that I would like to definitely be released. Is another Death Star. I don't like the one where it's like all closed in and looks more, good word for it, less fun. What?
Like a movie prop versus
the
playset.
I like the playset. I have the Pet Shop Cafe and the toy store. Okay, so how do they match up in size to this one? Star Wars is not my cup of tea either. Yeah, Snowlina, I try. I like the original movies. I can do them. I get them. But when it started branching out and going backward and then forward and then like around to the side, it just lost me. I felt like they were just too many for me. And I'm not a fan of all the different ships. Like it's okay. Just built the UCS Imperial Shuttle is the greatest set I know, worth every penny. Oh dear. Oh dear, don't say that. Good to know though. If you want the UCS Imperial Shuttle from 2010, which is the biggest, if not mistaken cost, well, a lot. Yeah, absolutely. You're definitely going to pay something like $900 for it. My bricks to me too. I'll buy R2D2 just because he's so cute. Exactly. And I was really sad when this Millennium Falcon didn't include R2D2. I mean, I actually said it out loud. I was like, where's R2D2? And you came up with the answer, right? What was the answer?
The answer is because it was based off of two different movies. The current movie that had came out at that time, but the old movie where R2D2 would have been in it would have been the Escape from Hoth, where R2D2 was in the X-Wing with Luke Skywalker.
So that's why we didn't get an R2D2. That's very sad. We have others, though. So I'll take a big one. Sandra says, I spent $3,500 for 10179, which I don't know what that is offhand, and I'm fine with that, but it was not necessary to bring the Falcon to 75192. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their reasoning is. They must have something. Something. Do you two have sig figs? I did, Cosmo Candy. I had one a long time ago. We built it at I think we each built one that day at the Legoland Discovery place out in Boston. And I'll have to see if I saw the hairpiece the other day, and it was a printed top. It was a face with glasses, and his was bald. He didn't choose a hairpiece. We'll have to get those up again. One of your previous videos, I noticed your Millennium Falcon. Will you guys be getting the large Star Wars Mos Eisley set too? Oh, Jeff, yes, we have that already. We do. We have trouble displaying it right now because there's nowhere to put it. We have it up in a funny location over our front door on on a I don't know, weird balcony that the house has, just to kind of get it out of the way. It was in our walk-in closet for a while on a shelf, but we'll put it out once we have room for it. But we did get that. We got that in when it was released.
We got that on the release week. Yep.
Yep. The VIP. I think that's when you signed up to be a VIP. I already had a VIP account, and you signed up, and then you drove down, like you left, decided work was done for the day, and you went and you called them and went and got it. So, yep, we do have it with the lightsaber promo, and we'll definitely have to show that off. We'll actually show off the Millennium Falcon in a video too, because it looks really cool lit, and the stand from Wicked Bricks arrived yesterday, and we got it up on the stand, which is cool. Okay, Papa Bricks, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you have a great rest of your day too. Sandra, is that the price of the Swedish krona? Probably a good question there. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what we'll be doing with the Star Wars UCS sets. We did make a list, and I have been keeping an eye on them. I think another one that I would like to have is the Ewok Village, only because I also think Ewoks are cute. So I'm not sure if that's the exact reason to purchase them. But I do like the original movies. I like Spaceballs too. I think that's hilarious. But Ghostbusters, I think we could both agree that the Ghostbusters headquarters would be a really fun set to have next. Because we all three of us like those movies, and that will be really neat, but also expensive. So we'll have to see about that. So where are you now? How you doing? Building some Technic, huh?
A little bit, not much.
Are you still on bag? What bag was that?
This is bag number 5 now.
Bag number 5 now.
So the stand is built.
Is it getting dark in here? Is the sun going down?
I think we're still well lit.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard to decide. The house has some windows coming in and some funny lighting. Swiss francs. Probably Swiss francs. How do you make it red? I'm from Switzerland, so it is a little higher than dollars. Don't know the answer to that one. How many bags in it altogether?
Where did I see? Up to 13.
Me and my bricks, are you still building over there? You're probably surpassed us. Sorry, I do have a 13 bag there.
Nope, 17.
Oh, 17 bags. I love the new system, how they're all, you can have 17 bags, where the older modulars, you dump open a box and you have 11 bag number 2s. So this is much more convenient for me. It's a lot less stressful for me when I don't have to dump out quite as many pieces all at once, because I have such a hard time finding pieces too. I'm always calling them over.
Fire brigade was broken into 2 sections.
Yeah, the fire brigade was just 2. That's crazy. And instead we were missing a little bag. We got a bag of Technic included, which was hilarious. So we have all these blue, white, and yellow Technic pieces. So yeah. But hopefully the pieces we pieced it together pretty well. It's just missing a lot of the decorative pieces on it. I can build Amelia Earhart right here. I had planned to build her a while ago. Let's see. I think that's the first piece drop.
No, it's not the first.
No, it's not. So there we go. There's Amelia Earhart. I don't know how many of you guys have got this promo and built it already, but I've got something built for today. I had expected to get a little promo with this set. I was disappointed that our store is completely out of everything to hand out. Can't get her to stand up, but I don't tend to build all the promos. I am putting some aside. I kind of started putting together a Bricklink store just in terms of going through the process of signing up for it and stuff like that. But that's as far as I've gotten at the moment. Just because I have so many promos, and I don't need to build more than one of them. Sometimes I give them to my son's friends. They like to build Lego, and they don't necessarily have a chance to get the promo. We're actually going to lend our Coliseum to my son's friend for April vacation week. So he's really excited to put that together. He loves to build Lego, and he's pretty, like my husband, he needs some more advanced sets because he just flies right through them. And that's not kind of a usual set that a kid's probably going to get. So he had the experience of building it once. I don't need the experience of building it at all. So we're going to lend that out, and then we'll take it back when it's done and put it on display. I'd love to get like a podium for it. The fire brigade, 2 sections. Yeah, well, in terms of sections, I'm not sure if I said that right, but there were 2 chunks of bags, right? There was bags 1 and bags 2. So, it's just in terms of pawing through a lot of pieces all at once, especially when you realize you go from missing 1 or 2 pieces to I'm missing 4 more to I'm missing all of these. Let's see. I'm excited by all these silver parts. Hopefully some SpaceX sets in the works. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? It's definitely a new thing. I know that. So it'd be cool if there were some more things coming out. But I don't know. I'm really excited to build the ones that have been already out, just to kind of get more of a feel for it. And I could definitely see going on YouTube and looking up more actual footage of them and things like that, because I do like that sort of aspect of connecting the Lego sets to like science and technology. Silver stickers. Oh, well, yeah, silver stickers, but there's also like these, like these are not stickers on here. So this finish, this sort of metallic finish. I know I listened to the video that the designer talked about that, but I don't remember like 100% what he said about these pieces. But this is like a new finish apparently. Hey Mark, love the channel. Thank you. We're trying. It's definitely setting up a YouTube channel is no small feat. I'm more used to running a website where you're kind of behind the scenes, and it really doesn't matter if you've brushed your hair or if you've spilled food down your shirt. So I've been running a website for 8 years. It has its own YouTube channel too, but it's only to house my videos for other purposes. So we do on my website, I do more of a what they call a tasty style video, where it's like just a minute of hands doing something, and then you have to like go click on the article to read more. Do you guys have a question for me? Well, you've asked us about what our favorite themes and things are. So what do you do, Sandra? What do you like to build? Do you collect? Do you build? Do you do a little of both? Same for all of you. The Hubble is silver, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Yep, Tobor. So where the oh, I really dropped that one. Where are the stickers gonna go?
The stickers are going to go on the insides of these, I believe.
Oh, so these are where I guess this is what's going to get the stickers. Very good. Is it? Oh, even worse. I don't know where to put my hand to make it better. But yeah, these white pieces. Now, were these new pieces? Did the designer say in the video that this is actually a new?
I'm not sure.
I want to feel like it, but don't quote me on it. And then obviously the smaller stickers are going to go, or are they going to go on the other?
Go on the outside somewhere.
Okay. Yes, this is so, we've got the Hubble telescope here. Yeah, toad fork. They all, I'm trying not to like use the wrong words, but I know I'm not doing these justice. I am not a space aficionado at all, especially when it comes to rockets and shuttles and telescopes. I think it's really cool, and I think it is something definitely important that I could learn about. Stickers go on the inside of the payload bay fairing. Yes, look at her. Look at you go. You got all the words. I got the thingy. That's about where I'm at. I got the thingy. I needed to do some NASA fact wording, I think, before we started, but my brain has like this limited amount of space and it keeps flushing out things.
While homeschooling a fifth grader.
Oh yeah, I'm homeschooling a fifth grader, so I'm actually relearning lots and lots of fun things. Some things I feel like I'm learning for the first time even. Oh. But this is cool. I just keep looking at it. I really like it. I do like it. We'll have a space display. I'd like to have themed displays down in the Lego room where we have like a Disney section and a space section. And obviously the city is going to be most of it, but I'd also love to have like a medieval castle display area kind of thing. I have lots and lots of plans. That's like me describing Star Wars. Yeah, the gray triangle. Did you see this? My white ship that went like that? That's pretty much all I could do there. I have a Lego collection for about 100K, so maybe I can help you out with some special questions. Ah, yeah, possibly so. So yes, I want to hear your favorite themes, though. What are your favorite themes? So everyone tell me what your favorite theme is. Go, come on, let's hear it. Sounds like Snowlane she's got space, but so this is what he's on now. I don't know. Check that out. I'm not sure what that is.
So we got the landing gear that just dropped down there.
Oh, look at that. That's cool. Nice. And then, awesome. I don't know. How long do you think it's going to take you to finish this?
I don't know. But what time is it now?
Wow, I've been talking for like 2 hours.
Oh my goodness.
My mouth almost hurts. I had dental surgery, so finally I feel like I'm back to myself again. But I can definitely feel. I feel like it's definitely harder to talk than usual. I have to make sure I'm enunciating my words clearly and like opening my mouth to speak more. I had bruising on the side of my face. It was kind of awful for a while. Let's be finishing up this bag, and then we'll maybe do another. So what did you do? You did bags 1 through what?
I'm on finishing up 5 right now.
Bags 1 through 5. So maybe it'll take us a few parts to build.
Yep.
Could do it tomorrow too.
Yep. Time to get started on making dinner.
Oh gosh, because I tell you, my child's gonna come out in probably like 15 minutes and be like, "Mom, what's for dinner?" Always the meals. I'm always forever. Well, no, he's the cook actually, but I'm always forever fielding the question of what's for dinner. And look, I built nothing. I've opened the bags. I actually didn't even open bag 1. I opened all the other bags. I didn't even open bag 1. There's no way I could build and chat because I like chatting. I'm much more of a chattier person. I think I build quietly. Probably that I'd have to concentrate so hard. I'd never be able to like talk to anyone. What do we got? Oh, I missed some. Yes, Toadberg, you like the creator expert module. I know you're into buildings too. Do you think, Toadberg, you'll ever add the like an amusement park, like the roller coaster or the carousel kind of thing? I know your space is kind of limited, but I know they're coming out with a new Ferris wheel 3-in-1 this year. Star Wars, Trevor Baker is Star Wars. But it's safe to say my favorite theme is spaceship. Okay, that's not really good. Jay Medina 718 modulars and ideas. Yeah, I love the ideas sets. I think that the Lego ideas are really pretty neat. I wish I had some of the movie ones, like the Tron motorcycles, or I don't know what they're called.
Light cycle.
Light cycles. I think that one's pretty cool. And the Doctor Who set, that would be neat to have. And also there's a Back to the Future DeLorean, right?
I think so.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to have those too. What time is it in Canada?
Depends on where in Canada.
Yeah, I guess like we have a house up in Maine that borders on Canada, but it's an hour difference there, right?
Yep.
But I know like on the other side of Canada. Whoa! All right, I've been waiting for this.
The Titan has
all right.
Emerged.
Let's see what happens here. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I don't want to step on the computer because you might end the stream. So if the stream ends, you'll know why. Here we go. So that's why like it's so hard. She'll start pushing the Lego pieces off. It's 7:13 a.m. here in Sydney. Oh, so Elena, are you like is it your weekend? You gonna get ready for work? I love Lego ideas and the modulars and of course Disney Castle. Yeah. So Kellyanne, did you do the costume shop alternate build too? Do you have the castle already built? I'm going to have to convert you to Star Wars. Trevor's trying to convert Snowlane to Star Wars. Oh, there we go. There she goes again. She's gonna leave. She decided there was not enough room up here. I like some Star Wars. Like you could convert me to like some Star Wars, but it's probably better money-wise if I don't like too much of it. What's for dinner? What's for dinner?
Chicken soup.
Oh, chicken soup that hasn't been made yet. That's supposed to be made from scratch. So I'm not sure what's for dinner, actually. Cheeseburgers. You're supposed to make cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers for dinner. See, this is why I ask, even though I end up making it. What's for dinner?
Yeah, and my son likes to eat early. Like he likes to eat like he reminds me of my grandparents. Like it'd be like 4:00, and my grandmother would be getting dinner ready when I was little, and we'd eat at 4:30. Or if we went out to restaurants, it would be like the early bird specials. So it's what I always think of my son. He's like 4:30, and then like when we go to friends' houses and things, they eat at like 6:30, and he's like, I'm starving. So, let's see. You need to know all of that. I like to give miscellaneous information that's probably pretty useless. Trevor, there's an army trying to convert me to Star Wars. Oh, I don't know. I think you can hold strong. I will never add an amusement park. That does not interest me at all. Yeah, I kind of go back and forth on it. It's definitely sort of a big road to go down. And they're big pieces too. Buildings are my thing. Yeah. They're mine too. I don't know why. I think I like real estate. All right, Sandro, have a good one. Hope you come back and check us out again. I feel like I used to always look at like real estate, and we've bought and sold a lot of houses over the last 10 years. Yeah. So in a way, like buying Lego buildings saves me from looking at real estate online and buying a new house and moving us. So I guess this is a lot more efficient. And that's maybe I've been like really looking at the residential houses for my city, and just kind of getting into that. And it's probably like my inner real estate person. Do you think you will go to Legoland in New York when it opens? Yes, actually, I think we were talking about going. It's supposed to open in April, right? Definitely going to go check it out. We're actually just booked a trip to Universal Studios in November. So I'm hoping to get over to the Legoland Disney store, or the Disney World, Disney Springs store. That's so amazing. I love the sculptures they have outside. Our Disney store here is Disney store. I can't even speak anymore. Our Lego store here is great. I'm glad I have one that I can go to and it's close by, but it's tiny. Like I tried to do a shopping video today, but there were so many people in there, and you could basically stand in one spot and just pivot around and be right there. And people are just kind of walking around me, and so it's just kind of tough. But I'd love to be able to go to a Lego store that is, just big. Nice channel. Thank you, Sandro. Trying. We'd like to have some fun with it. I have plans for the future, and this will never be my full-time kind of job. I'm not aspiring for it to be a full-time gig because my website is just kind of my thing, and this is sort of under the umbrella of it right now. But I could really see in the future, my future plans, and I was telling Cosmo Candy this before, is that, I'd love to get to a point where maybe we do have members, or we do build-a-thons and actually raise money to put more Lego into boys and girls clubs and things like that, and maybe even do city building or girls and Lego kind of projects. I'd love to just see that happen. Let's see. I think with Star Wars, you either love it or hate it. I've taken my son to every opening night screening of Star Wars. He's 27 this year and still has no interest in it at all. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so sad, Trevor. I know it's so hard when you have something you're passionate about and you just can't seem to pass it on to your kiddos. Believe me, I know so well. But my son really loves watching the movies for the most part.
Yep.
Oh, you lost one.
That's okay.
But yeah, you either do, I guess. I mean, I loved the 3 movies, but when the 3 movies kept growing, I guess I kind of lost it from there. But I would definitely want to build the ones with all the cute characters. I prefer real space. Yeah, real space, science fiction space. I like Star Wars a lot, but rarely buy Lego sets of it. Yeah, Tobarg, I feel like I like movies, and I I love Harry Potter movies, and I like the Lego Star Wars movies, and I like the superhero movies, but I definitely don't feel compelled to buy Lego sets featuring it. We did actually buy a ton of new Harry Potter on the Facebook Marketplace. Some guy was selling off a whole big bunch of new sets for, what is she eating? What are you eating? Roxy, go.
Floor crackers.
Floor crackers. She's eating. She was she's eating something. What was I talking about? Oh, but I don't feel a strong desire to build the Harry Potter. And I bought the 4 books. We bought the Burrow, but I think I could have done without the 4 books, to be honest with you. I don't have a passion for comparing the minifigs to past minifigs. I don't know rare prints on torsos and things like that. And I like the movies, but I don't necessarily like them translated to Lego. Maybe I like giving my own stories to Legos. That's kind of why I like the city aspect of it. I like yes, I have the castle. I can't bring myself to build the costume shop because I know it should be the Disney castle. Yeah, absolutely. If I had only the 1 castle, I definitely would build the castle. I do have 2, which is why I built the costume shop. But I'm with you. I think if you have the castle and you bought the Disney castle, then you should definitely build the Disney castle. I guess you could build it and unbuild it and rebuild the costume shop and then unbuild it again. So it depends on how much you want to get out of that castle. You could get another one or buy Diagon Alley. Yeah, we actually have Diagon Alley. We totally bought that. I bought that at the VIP, and we built that up. I was a little sad after building some modulars that the backs are open. I guess I just am really in love with that modular look. So Diagon Alley was okay. Maybe could have done without buying it, I guess. But I think you enjoyed it, right?
I didn't build much of it.
Oh, yeah. We took a friend with us on vacation, and our son's friend actually dove right in and was like, oh, my God, I get to help build this. So
he was excited.
Yeah, he was really excited. So it was nice to see. I mean, you know, it's hard for a parent to be in a position to buy a set like Diagon Alley. So if we can let some kids have some fun with it and build it, and it's fine. Do you collect Ninjago sets too? Not really a fan of Ninjago, but just recently got the City Garden set. Most I ever spent on a set, but looks good in any city. Yeah. When my son was little, we did have a ton of Ninjago. I think we sold most of it. I do have some random pieces, so no, we don't collect it. But honestly, I look at the City Gardens a lot. You know, the one that just came out, and it looks fantastic. Like I could definitely see getting it, but I definitely want some of my retired sets first. But maybe like it definitely could be something like on a double points time, or if there was like a really outstanding promo that was out, I could definitely see potentially getting it. I know that it's a fantastic building experience. Or I don't know it, but I've heard it, and you know, price per piece wise, it's amazing because again, it's not a license like Star Wars is. So I think you get a lot of bang for your buck with it. I don't know if I would fit it into a city, but it would probably lead me down the rabbit hole of collecting the docks and the other one. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to go there.
Docks in the city.
Yeah, because that looks fantastic, all laid out. And then, gosh, a guy named Brick Marshall, you can probably find him on Instagram, did an amazing like mock of a temple that mimicked the little temple that comes with the City Gardens, and it was fantastic as a whole modularized piece. Trevor Baker says, I've now got all the NASA sets, hoping I'm going to enjoy them. Haven't built any yet. Yes, Trevor, same with me. I think you got them around the same time I got mine. Keep trying to teleport. Yeah. I'm thinking about buying it, but just not sure yet. It's a tough one, Kellyanne, for sure. You know, Lego is a lot of money. What are both of your favorite films? What's your favorite film?
Oh, I don't know. For classic movie, I like Casablanca. I know your favorite. For a comedy, I'd probably go Young Frankenstein.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not very good at sitting and watching a full movie kind of.
Hallmark.
Oh, we don't tell people that. We don't know these people well enough yet. I do like Hallmark. I'll admit it. I don't know if I can look at you while I admit it. I can't look you in the eyes, people. I do. It's so easy. It's so easy and predictable. But I also like I like super comedy. So like I like things like Spaceballs, and I also love Ghostbusters and like Talladega Nights, like even that kind of weird, like crazy comedy. Step Brothers. I don't know, just like hilarious things because he tends to like more apocalyptic type movies. Like everything is bad, the world is ending, people are dying, natural disasters, and I'm kind of like the world, you know.
Makes coming home a little easier some days.
What?
When I can watch the movies and see that somebody's got it worse than we do.
Oh, well, I don't know, zombies. I hope no one has zombies. But I don't know, I just like things that are super funny because I just need to like laugh, and I don't want to feel like stressed out knowing if someone's going to die. You know, like even Disney movies, they stress me out because someone always dies in a Disney movie. So I like it when no one dies. I got my Diagon Alley during double points around Black Friday. Yep, that's exactly when I got mine too. And we kept it boxed up just until February, actually. It's still sitting up at our house in Maine, though, because once we bring things up there, sometimes we don't have an opportunity to get them back. So we'll have to. It's a lot easier to bring them up unbuilt in a box than coming home. So we're gonna have to work on getting those home soon because we have the haunted house up there. We have all of our winter village. We have the winter train. We did recently bring home Sesame Street because I made it into the modular. But yeah, we got a lot hanging out up there that we just haven't brought it home because we don't know what to do with it yet. How about the Jerk or Airplane movies?
Jerk is definitely a classic. I like the Airplane movies as well. Old Leslie Nielsen slapstick comedy.
Okay, no, that's probably not my thing either.
1970s. Yeah, that's dating ourselves.
Oh, well, dating you maybe.
Oh, yeah.
You're a whole year older than I am. Yeah, I guess I probably like the really cheesy movies and things just because, I don't know. That's me. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's other movies that we like. Well, we do a lot with Harry Potter. We'll just put those on a lot. We did recently watch the Terminator movies. I'm not sure if those are my thing or not, but my son likes them. And then, really at night, what we end up doing is my son picks a show series on Disney Plus, and we just sit and watch it together. So we've been watching iCarly, which is getting a reboot actually. But so that's kind of what we've been watching. But we watched WandaVision. We were all into WandaVision. We really like that. And then, so yeah, a lot of the things we end up watching, unfortunately, are more kid geared at the moment. I'll send you a link about Hallmark movies you need to watch. Exactly. Oh, okay, so at least I'm not the only one. Talladega Nights, yes, I do like that. I love, what's the actor's name? Will Ferrell?
Will Ferrell.
I like all his movies. He's funny. Step Brothers, The Naked Gun, that's probably you like.
That's Leslie Nielsen again. Yep.
Okay. Trevor Vigago, great chatting with you. Thank you, Trevor, so much. Thank you for coming by. It's made this time so much easier having people I know coming and stopping by. The Greatest Showman is amazing. Did we see that?
I didn't. That was a relatively recent one. That's Hugh Jackman,
Yeah.
the circus.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that. Yeah, again, I feel like anytime we get to watch movies, it's definitely probably more kid-oriented.
You're in the way.
Oh, building is halted, people. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's going to do. Oh, this is going to be good.
No.
We'll have to watch The Greatest Showman then. It's great. What other Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
I can do that one. Yeah. I can't even think. I feel like, you know what? We go to bed at like 8 o'clock a lot of times.
Classic 80s movies. You love your Molly Ringwald.
Oh, yeah. I like those a lot. Gosh. Movies.
Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Or 16 Candles and The Breakfast Club.
Yep. It's pretty boring. Pretty boring. But I like, James Bond. I like James Bond a lot. We would do a lot with James Bond movies. Or I fall asleep because we put them on and it's late. Oh, you guys have to watch The Greatest Showman. My daughter is 6 and loves it. Brick Talk. Hey. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? How are classes going? It's nice to see you or see your name pop up. So I hope everything's going well for you. Snowlina, did you see the one this Christmas? What was that one? Jingle? Oh, it was a kind of a musical. She went to stay with her grandfather who had kind of lost his touch. And there was a lot of singing, and she brought back the life of the toy shop and the inventions and stuff. My son had a hard time hanging in there with that one, but it was pretty cool. It was probably I bet your 6-year-old would love it too. Pitch Perfect, yeah. My son is into a lot of those as well. E.T., best film ever. I was a little sad, Kellyanne. I'm not sure if I can do it. I do remember that from when I was younger though, and my son enjoyed it. Oh, The Goonies. I like The Goonies.
Yes.
We do that. Just kind of some classics that are on all the time. You just kind of put them on and chill out. Class is going great. Thanks for asking. Absolutely, buddy. I'm glad that you, are dedicated to your studies. That's really cool. Yeah, we're still, all I have to show off right now is still our Hubble telescope, which is very cool. He's actually got a good base going here for the, what's it called? The shuttle. I don't want to call it a rocket because it's not a rocket. Okay, she's just moved the name over for me. The Space Shuttle Discovery, STS-31. So its wingspan is 78.06 feet. It's had 39 launches. It was active between August 30, 1984 through March 9, 2011. Orbital velocity, which I'm not exactly sure what that is 17,500 MI slash H. What do you think that is? Miles per hour? Is that not MI? I'm not sure.
Yeah, miles per hour.
Okay. Max altitude 350 miles. Earth orbits. It's orbited the Earth 5,830 times. The time in space, it's been 1 year, 22 hours, 39 minutes, and 33 seconds. So that's pretty cool. So I'll show you where he's at. I think when he finishes up this last bit here, we'll wrap it up for the evening and make that food that we're supposed to make for small family members. Jingle Jangle, yes, exactly. Yes, my daughter liked it, but I fell asleep. That's exactly the one, Jingle Jangle. Yeah, I don't know. My son couldn't get into it. I thought it was pretty good. It had a lot of action there towards the end, but yeah, who knows? He's definitely he's more of an action guy. Like now he's 11, so and he's pretty good. Like he doesn't get scared by things. Actually, the Sulphur Springs Disney Plus, we just started. We actually like binged that. Like I couldn't even stop. Kind of like a young. I think they said it was like a young kid Stranger Things. Because Stranger Things, like, it creeps me out. I can't follow along with that. I could just about follow along with this one. How's it going over there?
It's going.
I hope you guys, like, I feel bad because you're not actually watching him build. So you'll have to tell me, do you prefer, like, to see, I could probably angle a camera down, like the webcam over here, and you could actually see what he's building because here we are, we're just talking.
Watch me go back in steps because I missed something.
Oh, well, that's okay. That happens. That's why I'm not building it because that's all we would do is I'd be like, can you unbuild this for me? How are you finding the build?
It's fairly straightforward. There's nothing that's really mixing me up or making me question what I'm doing.
How about the black directions, like the black back on the directions? Like that, I don't do well with that at all. Like the Sesame Street one, I just have a hard time with the black and then the pieces that are black on top of the black. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that being a struggle, but there's the base of the shuttle, if you want to show that off.
All right, so this is the base. This is big.
Bag 6 done.
Bag 6 is done. So not bad. We got the landing gear. And yeah. So cool. The cat's chilling out with the Palace Cinema. I think she's playing with the hey.
Oh, the lighting kit, right?
Oh, she's chewing on the wires for the lighting kit. Maybe you need to. Hey! So we lit up the garage. This is why you can't have nice things. That's why I'm waiting for that room with a door on it. My God. All right. Are the solar panels flimsy? Well, these ones here, this is what you mean. No, they're actually pretty stiff once they're secured on. The sheets of flexible plastic are actually pretty nice. So they do hold a shape nicely in here. If that makes sense, if that's even what you were asking. This may sound like a stupid question, as most people have seen it, but have you guys seen, A Christmas Story? Of course, because every Christmas it's on 24 hours. I love A Christmas Story. I love all those goofy Christmas ones, National Lampoon, Christmas with the Cranks, Elf. We got to watch those over and over again. It's a great movie. No Lego. They weren't building Lego in that movie, though. No one got a Lego set. Would that be the right time? Would there be Lego?
In which movie?
The Christmas Story?
Probably a little early for Lego. That was based 1950s.
40s?
Or 40s.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that looks so good. Yes, Snowing. I can't wait to see it completed. Vinegar on wires. Okay, is that what we need to do for her? I don't know where she's at now, but
it's a little late.
She's a little. Did she get through it? Oh no! Oh, Oh dear. So this people, why I tell about, oh, and there goes a piece flipper and a little piece on the floor. She gets angry. I think she's angry.
She wants more attention.
So what do we need to do now?
We need to replace that.
So she eats our like phone chargers and things like that too. The dog's gonna go over and check out and see if she threw any food on the floor. Oh no. Was finding here in Cleveland about 2 miles. Was filmed here. Oh, okay, cool. House is now a museum. Yeah, that's an amazing one. There's my son, Matt Glad Kid.
Hello.
Hello. I'm surprised he hasn't asked for dinner yet.
No, I'm sure that's coming.
Was set in 1940. Okay. Everyone should like and subscribe, says my amazing son. And you can see his little picture has a picture of our dog. A Christmas Story was made in 1983, but was based in the 40s. Yeah. What are your favorite Lego sets? Hi, Allison. My favorite Lego set is any one of the modulars, really. The Parisian Restaurant is kind of is my first official Lego set that I built modular-wise, and I think I was recommended that I build that one first. So I definitely think that it's a favorite one of mine, and I think for him it's the Millennium Falcon for sure. Oh, here it is on this. You got it. Oh my goodness. There we go. So here it is on the stand. So there you can get an idea of the size. Like if I put my arm out, tip of my finger goes not quite to my elbow.
Just about.
Just about. That's gonna be pretty big. It looks pretty big in the store window for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
My son. Catzilla strikes again. Yes. Oh my goodness. See what happens? Like this is why it's hard to leave the city out. Last night we were laying out the city, and there was that one open. No, she jumped up on top of the road, and everything shifted forward, and we all kind of just looked like, oh my god, because I couldn't even imagine if all of that just like went over the side of the table on the floor. So we're really looking forward to getting into a room, and it's kind of why a lot of the stuff doesn't get built, because she just is all around it, knocking things off, and she's not very nice. She's not nice to us. She can be a really mean cat. Do you guys have older sets from the 20th century?
Not complete any longer, but yeah, we have my old Lego from the 1980s.
Yeah, I can show you like the base plate. I think probably find a few random pieces, but no, nothing dating back. Probably nothing complete. I mean, this is like a 2012 Lego set. I think in its entirety, this is probably our oldest set at the moment. That I'm just holding on to it here. Oh gosh, guys, I am so thrilled that there were so many of you here today. It made talking so much easier, but for sure, got to go. Okay, Kellyanne, yeah, I think we're all going to get going now. Great stream and chat. Liked and subscribed, so bring on the next stream. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Kellyanne. Yeah, I think
glad to have you with us.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of didn't know if I was going to be talking to myself here. Well, I wouldn't be talking to myself because he's here, but then sometimes that is like talking to myself.
I appreciate you're here.
I would have made him talk to me, but it's kind of nice. And see, I built nothing. Like I've been playing with this one piece, and this is as far as Amelia Earhart has gotten. It's just like a bunch of pieces. But I'm so glad that all of you are here. So we're gonna kind of figure out what a streaming schedule is for us, and do it. It will help us get some of these sets built if we have people here to chat with, and then we'll see if we can get some different angles set up, because you don't need to just look at me the whole time, because I play with my hair a lot. Like one of my commenters said, I must play with my hair like every 30 seconds, and I try not to, but then I think about that and I just play with it. So you bear with me if I play with my hair a lot. I'll try not to overdo it. But yeah, so thank you so much. You've made this first stream so much easier. Thank you, Cosmo and Trevor and Brick Talk and Toadborg and my son Maclad and Jeff and Allison and all of those that Sheka. I'm gonna get your name right. All of you guys that have been here, kind of hanging out with us for this whole time. Kellyanne and Snowlena. I'm so glad you guys are all here. And Jeff, thank you. Have a great evening. Same to you. So we are going to sign off. I don't know if there's an official way to end this other than I press that red button that says end stream.
Oh my goodness. So exciting.
Oh my goodness. So we're going to blast off and then we will, oh, breakfast time here. Looking forward to the rest of the build. Awesome. All right. We will hate, oh, Brick and Brood, you missed it. Yes, this is so I feel like I can't end this. I can see how people had trouble like ending it because then people hop on. Brick and Brood, yes. This is our first live stream. We kind of just hopped on thinking we'd make sure, it actually worked, and it does. But we're going to be hopping off here to make dinner for the family and get going on all that stuff. Good stuff. So, yeah, we'll get another live scheduled. We'll continue to build this one live since we started it live, and maybe I'll try to build next, and my husband can chat, and you guys can like vote on who does it better.
You're gonna like her talking better than me,
and you're probably gonna like him building. I'll be on the bag. I'll be on the same bag the whole entire time. But okay. All right, so Brick and Brood, thank you. Thank you for hopping in on the end, and you have a great long weekend yourself. And thank you, everyone. We will see you in the next stream.
Happy building.
Okay, wave to the people. Wave to the people. All right, bye, everyone. Good night.